There we go. Give me a big wave so I can see you're all with me. I can see lots of familiar faces. It's lovely. So we're going to start. Can you just give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio well? Yeah, okay. Lovely stuff. Great. So let's start with our game for this session, which is the kitchen utensil game. So we started with, if you're new, you might not know this, just join in. We started with, what was this? It was the fork. Well done. Then we went to pee on a fork. Very good. Then we went to, what's this? What kitchen utensil are we being right now? We are the whisk. Yes, very good. Some nice whisks out there. And then we went to this one. This was for yesterday. You got to do the beforehand. Ready? And that was the nutcracker. Absolutely, it was the nutcracker. Okay, so what is our kitchen utensil for today? Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to step back a little bit. See if you, this is a new one for today. What can you guess what this is? Okay, I'll do it one more time. It goes like this.
Timer.
So, somebody might have had it. I'll do it one more time. You might well have it. I'll just do it one more time so everyone else gets a go. Ready?
Blender?
Ooh, I heard blender. That's not right. Try again. Somebody else.
Timer. Kitchen egg timer.
Egg timer. Yeah, well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. I heard that from a few people. Egg timer. Well done. So that's another kitchen utensil. I'm just checking the chat to make sure everything's okay. Somebody said blender. Okay, good. So now we're going on to speaker mode. Everyone make sure you've got lots of... Oh, that's the wrong person. I'll spotlight myself.
Hi, Ollie.
Okay. Okay. Can everyone see me well? Okay, cool. So, everyone, find a nice big space and stretch up this way and stretch up that way and stretch high and stretch low and stretch round like this. Do twirling stretches because all the villagers, when they wake up in the morning, the big ones, the little ones, even the dogs, they wake up and they have a stretch very, very wide. Stretch as wide as you can onto the tips of your toes and open the door and step outside in the morning light. Ever so bright in the morning light, and they run up, up, running up the hill, running up to see the old windmill. Keep it up, up, running up the hill, running up to see the old windmill, and galloping, galloping, galloping up the hill, galloping up to see the old windmill. They're galloping, galloping, galloping up the hill, galloping up to see the old windmill, and swishing, swishing, swishing up the hill, swishing up to see the old windmill. They're swishing, swishing, swishing up the hill, swishing up to see the old windmill, and they're kicking, kicking, kicking up the hill, kicking up to see the old windmill. They're kicking, kicking, kicking up the hill, kicking up to see the old windmill, and they're heaving, heaving, heaving up the hill, heaving up to see the old windmill. They're heaving, heaving, heaving up the hill, heaving up to see the old windmill, and they're Shakespearing, Shakespearing, Shakespearing up the hill. They're Shakespearing up to see the old windmill, and they're hopping, hopping, hopping up the hill. Swap, hopping up to see the old windmill, and creeping, creeping, creeping on their toes, creeping up to see the old windmill, and there stands the windmill, red and white, ever so bright in the morning light. There stands the windmill, red and white, ever so bright in the morning light. And this is the song that the windmill sings. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed if you want to, hands on your heart. Feel your body deep inside. Open your eyes if you get dizzy, don't fall over. And a couple more deep breaths. Arms out to the side, back the other way, eyes open. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed if you want to. If you want an even bigger challenge, you might try and stand on one leg. One leg with your eyes closed. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. Good, and eyes open, back to the screen, and I have to tell you a story, because one day, over the hill came a dragon. And the dragon, he was kind of a friendly dragon, but do you know what? He wanted some new clothes, because he wasn't happy with the clothes he had. So he went around chasing the villagers, trying to get their clothes. So, to play this game, first of all, you need to know your circle. Because when we normally play this game, we all stand in a circle and hold hands. Let's all just stand in a circle and imagine we're holding hands together. And if the dragon chases you, I'll tell you how you know when he's chasing you. If he chases you, you have to run around your circle. So you need to decide where your circle's going to be in your room at home. So for me, it might be like this. I'm going to run around here, Maybe I'm going to go around twice because my room's quite small, and then back to the circle. So decide where your circle's going to be. I can see some people running in circles, very good. You decide how many times is the right number of times for you, that's cool. Okay, great. So here's how the game goes. In the morning, the dragon wakes up and he stretches and he brushes his teeth with fire toothpaste. And he sharpens his nails. Kicking, 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 kicking. And he looks out towards the village and he thinks, today I would like to eat any child who is wearing something, anyone who's wearing red. So anyone who's wearing red, go! Look at your body. Are you wearing red? If you're not, you can breathe a huge sigh of relief. If you are, run around your circle, run as quick as you can. If you're not wearing red, you can just chill, have a bit of a shake. Have a bit of a shake. Very good. And we're back to the circle. And the next day, the dragon wakes up and he stretches wide as he can. And he brushes his teeth with fire toothpaste. And he eats for breakfast crunchy bits. Hung, hung, hung. Crunchy bits. Hung, hung, hung. And he sharpens his nails. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Other hand. Cha-ching, cha-ching. And today he fancies a little bit of lipstick. Lovely. And today he's going for anyone who's wearing anything blue or green. Go! Blue or green. If you're blue or green, run around your circle as many times as you think you need to. Run away from the dragon. Imagine he's breathing fire right onto your bottom. And back to the circle. Well done. And the next day, the dragon comes and he wakes up and stretches and brushes his teeth with fire toothpaste. And he eats crunchy bits. Hum, hum, hum. And he sharpens his nails. Ka-king, 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 ka-king. And he puts on some lipstick. And he combs his hair. Give yourself a nice hair comb. You can use your nails and really get into your hair. It feels very nice. There we go. And today he's chasing anyone who's got two eyes. Go! And everyone's running around. Very good. And then all the villagers came together and they said to themselves, well, what can we do? This dragon keeps stealing stuff. What can we do to make him stop? And they thought, well, let's kill him with kindness. Let's do something really kind, and then he knows how to be kind to us. So what they all did is they got together and started sewing the dragon a beautiful costume, so he wouldn't need to steal their clothes anymore. And so they got their needles and threads, and they went, dance, fingers, dance. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance together merrily, all as happy as they can be. Dance, fingers, dance. Then it's more tricky when we start to sew. It goes, dance, fingers, dance. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance around so merrily, all as happy as they can be. Dance, fingers, dance. And some of the villagers decided to try an even trickier stitch, which goes like this. Da 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 da. Can you see how it goes? A da 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 da. I'll show you another way. If you just do it like this, first do two hands separately. Each little finger takes a turn. It goes dance, fingers, dance. It doesn't matter which finger you do at the time. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance, fingers, dance. Then put them together. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance around so merrily, all as happy as they can be. Dance, fingers, dance. Then they did some really fast sewing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance, fingers, dance. Dance around so merrily, all as happy as they can be. Dance, fingers, dance. And they finished off and they sewed. Then they finished off with some really big sewing stitches. Do some really big ones like this. Wow. Vroom, vroom. Almost like aeroplanes flying through the sky. Wow, wow. And then the other hand. Huge stitches, because of course this dragon's costume was very big. So they did huge stitches. Imagine your sewing thread whizzing through the air, making beautiful patterns in the air. And there it was, the finished costume. The dragon put it on and he thought, oh, brilliant, look at me. He felt so happy. And he said, hey, can I join in with that song that we did the other day? And the villagers said, yeah, of course you can. So it goes like this. Let's remember the actions. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the whole thing. Those are the actions. 1, 2. And then the song goes, please sing to me that sweet melody. Goes doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I love it so, wherever I go. It's the doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Oh, it's the simplest thing, there isn't much to it. All you gotta do is doodly-doo it. I love it so, wherever I go. Just a doodly, doodly-doo. There we go, the ending's a really good ending. Let's practice that again. Just a doodly, doodly-doo. Very good. This time, I saw some people doing double time with the actions. Let's try that. If you want to, you can go double time. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs, cross, legs, clap. Legs, cross, legs. And please sing to me that sweet melody. Goes doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I love it so, wherever I go. It's the doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Oh, it's the simplest thing, there isn't much to it. All you gotta do is doodly-doo it. I love it so, wherever I go. Just the doodly, doodly-doo. Very good, everyone. Give yourself a little finger round of applause there. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done, well done. Another pat on the other back. Pat on the legs. Pat on the bottom. Rub your hands together. Feel that warmth in your hands like the dragon's fire. Friendly fire. Put that friendly, fiery warmth all down your face. Lovely. Very nice. Very good. And today, I think, what song should we do now? Let's do Workman Joe. 1, 2, 3. And hey, my name's Joe, and I work in the button factory. We're just grooving, we're just grooving. One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, no. He said, push this button with your right hand. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Push this button with your right hand. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Oh yeah, my name's Joe, and I work in the button factory. I got a wife, 3 kids, One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, no. He said, push this button with your left hand. Oh yeah, push this button with your left hand. And hey, my name's Joe, and I work in the button factory. I got a wife, 3 kids. One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, no. He said, push this button with your right leg. Hey, my name's Joe, and I work in the button factory. I got a wife, 3 kids. One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, no. He said, push this button with your left leg. Yeah, push this button with your left leg. And hey, my name's Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife, 3 kids. One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, no. He said, push this button with your head. Hey, my name's Joe, and I work in the button factory. I got a wife, 3 kids. One day the boss said to me, he said, Joe. I said, yo. He said, you busy? I said, as a matter of fact, I am. Oh. Well done. Give yourself a little finger clap. And Joe jumps on his bike, cycles home. He jumps on his bike, lying on your back, and cycles his legs as he sings, I love to ride my bicycle, I love to ride my bike. I love to ride my bicycle, I love to ride it where I like. Then he runs down the hill, he goes faster. I love to ride my bicycle, love to ride my bike. I love to ride my bicycle, I love to ride it where I like. And the last little bit he has to go up the hill. I love to ride my bicycle, I love to ride my bike. I love to ride my bicycle, love to ride it where I like. Oh, and then he gets into bed. He does some sand angels on the floor, which is when you move your arms and legs out to the side and make sand angels on the floor. And he lies in bed, and then he has a rest. He completely chills out, and he listens to some nice music. And the more we are together, 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 and the more we are together, the happier we'll be. And the more we are together, 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 and the more we are together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause my friends are your friends, and your friends are my friends, and the more we are together, the happier we'll be. And my friends are your friends, and your friends are my friends. The more we are together, the happier we'll be. Well done, everyone. Well done. Up you come. Let's say a big hello. Well done for joining in today. And it's always the way. Unmute everyone, say hello. It's always the way that there's some bits we don't know, and you carry on going even though you don't know what's going on. That's brilliant. Well done. And some bits we really love and we know. Let's give a big wave to anyone. To our friendly faces. Perhaps we know some people. Perhaps we just see some. They look nice. They look really nice, those people. Very good. So a few moments to wave hello to our friends.
Sky and Kayla. Hi, Sky. Hey, Anna.
Hey.
Hi, Ali.
Stand up, Bill.
Hi, Laura.
Hello.
Hi, Nathan. Hi, Ali. Hi, Summer. Hi, Hi, Summer. Which we don't. Hi, Lizzie. Two of him.
No, I like it.
Okay, well done everyone. Well, it's so nice. It's so nice to see you all. I'm saying, let's just do this little face trick. Elfrida just reminded me of this face trick where you go.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Hello, Karis. Hello, Moo.
You're doing it, Laura.
Well done everyone. That's a great face trick. Thank you, Elfrida, for reminding us of that one. It's time to say goodbye. So we'll say goodbye with our goodbye song. Oh, banana faces someone's asked for. Let's do banana face.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And why don't we say goodbye in banana face today? Goodbye. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thanks very much for coming. Yeah.
Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you.
It's really good, yeah. Thanks for saying that, yeah. Brilliant stuff. Okay, we're going to sing our goodbye song. I'm going to post the link. I'm posting the link. You can buy me a coffee if you want to, but there's no pressure. Some people have already bought me coffees, and that's great. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. So now let's mute everyone for our goodbye song. Of course, I think we've got this nice game on the goodbye song where we mute everyone, but some people unmute themselves and come in with the bombs, which is quite a funny little game. So let's do that. Thank you very much, everyone. So it goes. Goodbye for now, well, it's time to go. Boom. Goodbye for now, well, it's time to go. Boom. I hate to leave you, but I really must say goodbye for now, And one more time it goes like this. Goodbye for now, well, it's time to go. Boom. Goodbye for now, well, it's time to go. Boom. I hate to leave you, but I really must say goodbye for now, Last time it goes goodbye for now. Jazz hands. Ready for the big finish. Get your guitar ready. In 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, everyone. We're all rock stars. This is brilliant. Thank you very much for coming. If you've got any questions, my email address, I'll put that in the chat. Thank you very much. Time to say goodbye to anyone you want to say goodbye to, and I'll shut the room in a few moments.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we've got a little trick going on here.
Bye, Summer.
Oh, I like that, Estelle. Estelle, you can show me that tomorrow, and we'll do that in the session tomorrow, okay? You show me it before the class, and we'll do it tomorrow. Oh, and tell all your friends. We've still got more room in this. Excuse me, in this room. So tell all your friends. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Bye, Jules. Bless you. Bye, Bertie.
By having coffee.
Kevin Costner. Oh, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, maybe. I'll take that. Okay. Bit of trivia about me. The first cassette single I ever bought was "Everything I Do It For You" by Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Actually, it was by Bryan Adams, wasn't it? But
Bit trivia for you.
yeah.
Friend of ours asked for the theme for Robin Hood for their wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. When they signed the register, he put Robin Hood, right?
That's brilliant. Thanks, Jules. That made me laugh. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, Woolies. Bye-bye, everyone. We got the Woolly dog in time today. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, Tatiana. Bye.